Good morning, welcome to another video. Okay, today's video we're gonna travel to India. Well, it is an international firm. So anyway, Uber in India have introduced 4 new basic features on their app. Okay, and we're gonna indulge a bit more into them, what those 4 features are. Okay, firstly, they got a thing called request for a guest. Request for a guest. Okay, I understand what it means. I mean, it basically means, someone's ordering a cab for someone else. The way I'm looking at it is, this is something that anyone could do anyway. We use it all the time over here. The riders use that facility all the time over here. So what is it that this is different, and why are Uber doing something like that? Okay, the only thing I could think of is information. So when a passenger, when their own customers rings for someone else, for that person to be taken to another area, the only thing I could come out with that is that they want the information of that passenger. So what I'm thinking is, when someone orders a cab for someone else, are they saying to that the rider, look, what's their phone number or email, whatever, so we could send some information to them, offer them a free ride somewhere down the line. So that's what I could think of, because that facility there, request for a guest, already exists, and to be honest, it's probably the best customers we have. There's no stress in taking them because they're not rating you. We could talk anything to them. You could sing in your car to them. You could test your brakes out, see if they're working properly while they're in the car, and you could get away with it. So that's something. The only way, as I say, I look at that is they just want the information for the next, for their passenger we are taking who are not registered with them. Okay, secondly, they got a feature called call to ride. Now, initially I thought, well, is this something that Uber's introduced, where passengers are actually ringing like a normal taxi base is? But that is not the case. What that is basically, once they call to ride, they are generating a meeting point somewhere down the line. So no actual contact with any operators as such. Now, this is something I've looked previously into. Now, Uber Pool Express is, you guys probably know, a facility that's going to roll out soon as well, where I think Uber's finally recognized that Uber drivers are probably not the best of drivers, to be honest. And when they have an Uber pool where there's 3 or even 4 requests that needs to be picked up at the same time, and then 4 destinations, passengers get a bit weary, because you got a driver here who's new probably at this game. It's a job. He's found the first passenger, and to find another 2 destinations afterwards, picking them up, it ruins the conversation with the first passenger, with the second passenger, because he basically can't find all 3 destinations straightforward. So what they've introduced in Uber Pool Express is meeting points as well. And this is like what Uber's doing here, I reckon, is creating a virtual bus stops to compete with, over in Birmingham, the likes of National Express, who operate the bus service here. So they are creating virtual bus stops and saying, well, this is your meeting point, meet over here, come outside whatever place, and we'll pick you up from there. So that's what I could think that is doing. The third facility they've come up with is called Enabled Offline Search Facility. Now, so basically this is like Call to Ride, but with limited riders who got limited network access So you know, if you're looking for a hot point or something, you haven't got data in your mobile, you could quickly connect with someone, but you know it's not going to last long. And all you're doing, you could, on the Uber app, you'll come up and say, look, there's this point, this point, this point, which one do you want quickly before you go offline? And you're saying, well, I'll have this one quickly, and obviously go down and meet the driver there. So that's quite a genius idea, I reckon. The fourth one, which I think is even better, is a light web version of the app. So basically, I mean, you get loads of phones, and you know, Uber, they do loads of updates all the time to keep up with whatever they're keeping up with, and a lot of the phones are not compatible with that updates. So you know, so sometimes when you're using the app, they're lagging in certain things, they're not working properly. I mean, the other day I had real problems trying to order an Uber. It just wouldn't work, and I'm thinking, well, you know, I'm surprised I'm not getting any jobs from Uber, because I can't even order an Uber myself. So coming back to this one, what they've done here is, if you got an old phone, or if you got it doesn't have to be old, mind you, you know, if you got some phones that are not updated the Uber app properly, what you do is basically go on a web version of the app, and it's a very plain designed, and you basically add your details and say, well, I want to be picked up from there, and rather than using the actual app, which probably your phone is not compatible with. So that's what they've done there. So that's what it is. You know, there's 4 features they've brought out in India especially, and there probably is a reason why they've done it there, but I think it's a way forward for Uber. Okay, and that's it then. I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye bye now.